to keep secrets. The trick is what we do once we know them.
The team springs into action after uncovering the existence of evidence that could clear their names. Harvey follows a lead that could help him finally piece together what happened the night Bruce Wayne was murdered. Hello, entertainment enthusiasts. This is Ray, and this is the Fandom Realm, and today I am reviewing episode number 12, the penultimate episode of Gotham Knights. As always, spoilers abound, so just be aware. Hello, everyone. I'm glad you're back. Of course, it's a sad day for us, as we learned last week that Gotham Knights has been, of course, canceled by the CW. And with that, we are looking at tonight, the season finale and series finale of the series coming on. I actually had decided last week just to release this episode today so it can sort of be a review of what has happened before and give you something you can watch and then go watch the finale tonight. With that, let's recap what happened last time when Duella had a birthday reunion with her mom, Jane Doe, who revealed a huge surprise. Stephanie went against her family, and Turner risked his new friendships as he continued to reel from the news that Batman killed his parents. With that, let's get started on episode number 12, City of Owls.
Isn't it nice when the good guy wins?
All right, so Lincoln won the mayor's race. Ugh.
And to honor our forefathers' intent when they built this
Oh, what's that in that coffin?
way to start our bright future. Unite.
Oh, that's a Talon. Oh, so she's actually the bad guy.
I didn't know if you took cream or sugar. So.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure it's perfect.
Aw, making up.
You drinking, cursing the sun for rising. You talked to Harvey? And what, ask him if he knew Duella was his kid?
That's quite an interesting conversation. Okay, sounds like a beeper.
Or just by the hour? Are you kidding? I freaking hate you.
No, for not killing Harvey.
Okay, Duella and Mom?
Dinner tonight. So, start thinking about what kind of car you want to drive up to the valet in.
Okay, was she named Jane Doe in the comics?
Are we under the impression that we're not looking for a time bomb? Guys, her mom's the one who screwed me over. Duella's still our friend.
Well, that's a good way to look at it.
Low battery warning.
Boy, that's been out there for a long time.
Low battery warning.
That's weird. I thought Brody said his dad destroyed the camera.
So did I.
Okay, so he's still got the camera somewhere.
Look, if you're still getting any signal at all, that means the camera is still functional.
Ah, so evidence that might clear them.
Chopped off, we can all share a victory blunt.
Clearly, some of you already smoked if you think we could pull off a heist like this.
This is my first order of business. I'm doubling the reward to find Bruce Wayne's killer.
Oh, not good for the Gotham Knights.
If there were ever a good time for a lamb to walk into a lion's den, do it when the lion's not home.
Okay, so this first section of clips here, nothing huge. This feels like the penultimate episode getting ready to start. They're going to kick off. They're obviously, they've found out there's a way out for them because that camera is still out there. Of course, the bad guys didn't smash it, and so if they can find it, so of course it looks like we're going to get everybody together. The Gotham Knights is going to go try to save the day, but they can't work in this episode because we've got another episode.
Appreciate you.
I really do dislike him.
You killed my best friend, so I'm going to throw every resource at my disposal to put you behind bars.
Ooh, nice threats.
Second, but that's going to stop me.
Whoa, Mr. Mayor, please back up. I will take care of this.
How did this mayoral race go so fast?
After. Absolutely.
And do I want to know what you intend to use that for?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And Colin playing cop.
They're coming up. So, okay, now I see you. Now I don't.
Okay, so we're trying to get in and see what's going on.
Famous or priceless? As Brody reminded me every time we've made out. Studied.
Okay, so they've gotten into the house.
The good news is that we have the camera and the SIM card, and the bad news is that Brody didn't send that text.
Now she's realizing something's wrong. Oh, heck yeah, go Stephanie.
What about floor N?
What's floor N?
Let's find out.
Okay, tricks with elevators.
What is this place?
It looks like you should stop between floors 12 and 14.
Okay, a secret floor.
14th floor just become the 13th floor?
What if Alan Wayne built a secret 13th floor to trap all that bad luck?
Well, makes sense to me.
I know how good it felt for you to tell off your parents.
I'm not sure this is the right time for this conversation.
We want you to be with.
I kissed you because I wanted to.
Okay. It's good we figure that out. Uh-oh, that's Brody's coffin. Okay, so the second section of clips here, the big thing here, at least to me, is they're going into the lion's den here and trying to get their information. We learn a few things here. The big thing that basically Alan Wayne built an extra floor in. He didn't want, I guess, the 13th floor. He thought it was bad luck. And so it looks like buildings he designed has a secret floor. And that's what they have found out, which it's going to end up, of course, that the secret floor is where, on Wayne Tower, where things were happening.
Oh my God!
Okay, so somebody trying to get out of the coffin. We know who that has to be.
Look,
And Brody is still alive. So Duell is pretty torn here.
But I can hit the train and get us some cash.
No, plucking wallets is chump change compared to the payday I just lost.
Okay, so she's going to realize Mom was the bad guy.
You okay? Look, we're skipping town because you are a wanted fugitive.
And she's worth money too.
Like a stash of high-end watches?
Yeah, but they're too hot to sell.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to try to get those out there.
They're stuck. You are getting out. So screw them.
She doesn't really seem to understand those were the Court of Owl watches.
Wouldn't that mean Wayne Tower has one?
Very possibly.
Woman is putting a secret gap floor in all your designs.
Just like you did with the March building.
Okay, so let's bring Harvey in.
Lincoln March knows about the gap floor in his building. What if
He knew about the one in Wayne Tower and my dad didn't.
You would have thought Bruce would have known, but maybe not.
If there's any
Evidence on that floor that could clear our names?
I'll go check it out. You sit tight.
Okay, getting Harvey out there. Are we going to see Two-Face? Okay, Brody fighting. I really thought they were going to make him the Talon. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of gunshots.
Oh my God.
So apparently he has had the miracle cure.
Apparently I can't die.
Apparently not.
Stabbed you and then locked you in a coffin for the past week.
Yep, that's where he's been. In the same clothes.
The court, Cressida's murder, probably Bruce Wayne's too.
Okay, so with this section, we're really just getting into. I love the fact they have discovered Brody finally, and that he is. I guess he's can't die now for whatever reason. I don't know if he's had the magic juice or what's going on. I don't think we've ever really been shown that, but he is alive. He is aware that Mom is a bad guy, and that she's the one really responsible for stabbing him. I mean, he was there. She was the one. And so it brings a little bit of shining the light on the subject of the matter. And I sort of like that storyline, but I'm going to tell you, I still think the actor that plays Brody is off from the start of the season.
Let's keep secrets. The trick is what we do once we know them.
Oh, some nice philosophy from Turner.
It's all circumstantial. It proves that the court is real and what they've done, but
it doesn't prove who they are.
Okay, so back to clearing themselves.
I'll handle this myself.
So she is really a bad psycho.
You believe every life in Gotham is worth saving, Mom, and I believe that too.
Do you know how many mothers I have to
Oh boy.
tell on the daily that their babies are no longer on this earth?
Now this conversation was bound to happen.
Your youth is showing, baby. Nobody is bulletproof.
That's the truth.
It's going to be guarded like Fort Knox.
If Carrie secures the perimeter, we can bypass most of the guards by slipping in through the mausoleum.
Is someone going to get killed?
on a mission.
Oh, Duella's back.
You guys dead.
What are you doing here, Duella?
Okay, so he's all hurt.
You replaced me with a jock?
Oh, and Brody's got a sword. Oh, you know it hurts. You know it has to hurt.
Sweet homecoming. You really know how to make a girl feel missed.
What do you expect?
Yeah, this is a nice conversation.
$10, Duella?
You're the payday that fell through.
Ah, she didn't know. And he told her.
Was just looking for an easy score. Okay, she doesn't know what you mean to me.
What do I mean to you?
Oh, do you mean something to her? That's the question.
Our names. You can stay if you want. You don't have to run anymore.
Oh, boy. Just the heart pouring out there. Okay, this is giving me Game of Thrones vibes here. So officially, she is the leader of the Court of Owls.
It's not often that I step out from the shadows to address you.
But wow, goodness.
This feast, each of you will be imbued with Electrum.
Okay, so this set of clips, basically here, the two big things is this whole relationship between Turner and Duella, and you can tell there's feelings there. Turner's been betrayed. Duella doesn't realize sort of what went on with her mom until she learns about the money, and just a lot of hurt and betrayal there. And then, of course, the other biggie is the turn here that basically Brody's mom, Rebecca, is the leader of the Court of Owls. I don't think anybody really saw that coming. Maybe there was some hints, like when she killed Brody, but I think this is a big surprise.
But, madam, we no longer have a talent.
Okay. Do we?
When we can have many.
All right. So she has put together another Talon.
Once again, they will protect our secret for ages to come.
Oh, she has put together several Talons. Okay. Nice fights. Gang's getting inside.
Resurrecting the Talons. You didn't even think to run that by me.
Well, why does she?
Camera was taken, and footage of the murder footage of the court.
All right, so they realize the Gotham Knights got into the house.
From the shadows, I need to erase my involvement with the organization entirely.
Okay, so what is happening here?
When you couldn't even control your own son.
Oh, she's killing him. Bye-bye, Mayor.
Regain consciousness only after the authorities have determined that you're the head of the court.
Okay, that's interesting.
You're pure evil.
And you're just another man taking credit.
Yes, she is evil. Goodness. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Oh my god.
Oh, she had the Talons kill all the court members.
Half the city council is here.
Oh my god, Mr. Milichek.
She sacrificed them all to try to make it look like it was over.
I don't think the ceremony ever happened. They would have healed by now.
And she's still got the special sauce. Wow. Sad moment for Brody. At least his dad didn't kill him.
Dr. Leviticus, Rebecca.
Oh, we heard Leviticus early on in the show. Wow. How did they not get out of there? I just don't understand. Man, they've caught them now. What's going to happen? This goes from worse to bad to worse, worse, worse. Okay, so this section, we basically find out that Rebecca is Leviticus and that Rebecca is bad, and she basically kills her husband. She kills the entire court, apparently, with all the information that could be out there since the Gotham Knights got the video. She's wanting to make everything disappear. She's probably going to start over. And so that's what she's doing here. She's killed all this court of owls and will probably start over. And it's going to be interesting. Of course, they said there were some city council members there. This is crazy.
She's discovered a rare new mineral that she believes holds the secret to immortality.
And meanwhile, Harvey has found the lair in Wayne Tower.
Alan Wayne engaged to Rebecca Leviticus.
Okay, that's a little bit of a surprise.
The owls really were in the house.
Owls never build their own nests.
I love this little explanation.
What do a few lives matter when in success I could have saved millions?
Oh, bad guys always think they're doing something good.
Right, Harvey?
Yeah.
The court was setting you up to take the fall for its misdeeds.
Those are the best bad guys sometimes, though.
But then I fell in love. So I did what I always do.
Oh, she fell for him.
Always alone. I don't want it to be that way anymore.
Aw. Go jump off a bridge.
Are you sure about that?
Oh. That's an assistant. I wonder why this assistant's different from the rest.
Most wanted have been apprehended at the scene of what appears to be a grisly mass murder.
All right.
That one's been impersonating a badge for weeks.
Oh, that's sad. Horrible for Cullen.
Elect Lincoln March is rumored to be among dozens found dead at the scene.
Bring him in.
Going to jail.
Duella was right. We should have run when we had the chance.
I really thought Duella would come in and save them at the last moment.
Bridge of this developing story.
Even little bird.
Oh, she's sad. She's going to come to the rescue. I have confidence.
Touching you without a partition between us.
Oh.
My friends got themselves into a mess, and I need to get them out.
Okay, so she's wanting to help. Oh no! What's... Oh, God, that's their only chance.
Money's just too good.
She's turning her in, too. Oh, my God, what a mom.
Your targets are currently locked in a jail cell downtown.
Okay, so now you send the Talons. That doesn't make sense.
Kill them all.
Okay. Oh, I don't even know what to say here. Jane Doe, you are not a nice mother. Okay, with that, that's our recap. So I said a lot during the recap. So now, if you're familiar with my reviews, we're going to hit a review section here where I just tell you my ups and downs and likes and dislikes and rants and raves about what went on in the episode. And with this episode, a few things. I'm just going to hit some things that happened late first. And just Jane Doe betraying Duella there at the end, apparently to get a cash payday. Ugh, I didn't see that coming. That was a huge surprise and a huge up. I hate it, but it's a huge up because now, I mean, they really set it up where the Knights would have no way out. Now, I'm going to throw a little bit of a down. I don't know how it'll end up, so I'm not going to say a big down or anything else like that. But did Rebecca really need to send the Talons after the Gotham Knights? Because if the Talons go in to Gotham PD and kill the Gotham Knights, that's basically showing that the Knights did not kill all the members of the Court of Owls. And that is showing and putting a face to the Talons. So I'm not sure that is the best way to go. Because really, when you think about it, and this is a little writing issue here, so maybe a little bit of a negative. I mean, it's pretty obvious when the cops go in and find the Gotham Knights standing there. It's pretty obvious that if all their throats were cut and none of their blades have any blood on it, if none of their clothes have any blood on it, that it's obvious they did not kill them. That does not take a star investigator to figure that out. Okay. Now, along with that, some other things here. The surprise of Rebecca being the Leviticus character and that she was actually engaged to Alan Wayne sort of goes back to show a few things that we've seen happening before. And then, of course, she's fallen in love with Harvey. That is why she actually didn't sort of pull the trigger on having him have to take the fall for everything. She fell in love with him. And of course, this also explains why when Lincoln figured out that she was sleeping with Harvey, he didn't do anything because she is the leader of the Court of Owls. And so I think that was a very well spun story. I wish they would have maybe hinted at a few things earlier on. They may have. I'll have to go back at some point and watch and see. But, you know, I think one of the things is Rebecca believes she's doing the right thing. And that can be a very good bad guy to watch. But we didn't really get to see that until now and her reasoning. We just saw the Court of Owls, and the Court of Owls is a very good bad guy. They do very bad things, and so it's easy to want the good guys to do really well. A few other ups. The fact that they found Brody, I think it's pushing it that he had been in the coffin for a week. Of course, they found the 13th floor. That was a secret, and I thought that was a nice effect. Something people probably wouldn't have thought about. I have a hard time believing that Batman, Bruce Wayne, would not have realized there was an extra floor in his building. So that might be pushing it just a little bit. And then, like the fight scenes, I think they've always done fight scenes pretty good. They're a little short, I think. Maybe need to lengthen a few things out. A few more sword fights. Okay, there's no, they all stuck the sword on their back. They introduced us back to Brody with a sword on his back. We didn't get to see it being used. And so that's something that I wanted to see in this series so far, and really haven't seen a whole lot of it. But apparently, we're going to see some fighting next week. So, with that is mostly what I have to say. I said a lot during the breaks between each set of clips, and I'm just going to give this episode maybe a C+. I don't think it was as good as the rest. It really got away from the characters and the character development for the most part, outside of maybe Duella with her mom and having the Knights go out together, that's always been a positive. They didn't do that. So I'm going to give it a C+, especially in that C+ range. I wouldn't go higher, so C+, maybe a C. And with that, I hope everyone enjoyed this review. Please watch the finale tonight. This is going to be up at probably about 2 o'clock Eastern time, and then go tonight and watch the final episode, and we'll have that review out later this week, and we'll discuss how Gotham Knights ended. With all that, I hope you had a great day. Please subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and comment below, and I'll see you next time on the Fandom Realm.